22 hauling gravel for Bishop Road and Stone. Rain came hard on Mud Creek. 2 beers past, heading home. Found a pickup on his driver's side, headlights buried in the ditch. Luke Haney pinned behind the wheel, blood running from his lip. He said, "Son, please call somebody." I reached halfway for the door, then thought about my suspended license and put that truck in gear. Dirty roads don't wash clean, rain can blur the tracks. Blacktop covers red clay, can't pave 1 minute back. I laid roads across this county, still one ditch knows my name. Dirty roads don't wash clean, they only hide the stain. 7 miles to Jasper's Market, I called from the payphone there. Said wreck out past the Mud Creek Bridge, then hung up when she asked where. Rescue found him 40 minutes later. Luke was gone before they came. I told myself the wreck had killed him, not the time I drove away. Built my own crew by 30, put Bishop paving on the doors. Schools, churches, new subdivisions, I covered dirt for 30 years. Dirty roads don't wash clean, rain can blur the tracks. Blacktop covers red clay, can't pave 1 minute back. I laid roads across this county, still one ditch knows my name. Dirty roads don't wash clean, they only hide the stain. Mud Creek finally made the budget. Summer I turned 62. Luke's daughter brought the right-of-way phones, work boots soaked with morning dew. Said Daddy died along his shoulder before the ambulance arrived. Somebody called from Jasper's Market, then left him there that night. I could have signed and kept on walking, let the rollers bury it. Instead I said that voice was mine, and I was first beside the wreck. She didn't curse or call me sorry, just looked toward her father's cross. Said, "You had 30 years to tell me, don't call today it costs." Dirty roads don't wash clean, fresh asphalt, painted lines. I paved straight past Luke's white cross, couldn't cover what was mine. I laid roads across this county, still that ditch knows why I came. Dirty roads don't wash clean, and truth don't lift the stain. Mud Creek runs smooth in winter, no ruts, no standing rain. I slowed down by Luke Haney's cross, I never say his name, like he forgave me. Clara left on Sunday morning, took her boy and my old Ford. 300 from a car for 10, 1 suitcase from the hall. I told the sheriff she had stolen, told the church he'd found a man. But Monday half the county knew the story from my mouth. Left out how I held a paycheck, kept the only set of keys, made her leaving sound like betrayal, so nobody looked at me. No roses for a runaway, no pity for a thief. That's the lie I gave the county, so the county stood with me. I called her freedom guilty, kept my own hands clean. miles she drove, every dollar that she made. Pulled the core wire from her plan when she talked about leaving. Put my fist through the pantry wall. Our boy watched the plaster fall. Next day, Clara stitched the tip money in the lining of his coat. Waited for my graveyard shift, took the Ford and headed east. She crossed Tennessee by sunrise. I filed charges before noon. No roses for a runaway, no pity for a thief. That's the lie I gave the county, so the county stood with me. I called her freedom guilty, kept my own hands clean. 22 years my son called Tuesday, voice I knew and didn't know. Said Clara died that Sunday, service Friday at New Hope. I asked where to send the flowers. He said don't send anything, then read the old police report. Every word I made them print. Said mama never called it running, that was always your excuse. She didn't steal your car and child, she got us both away from you. No roses for a runaway, she never wore that name. She took our boy out of that house. I made escape sound like shame. I called her freedom guilty, so no one asked what made her leave. No roses from the hand she fled. Bought 12 red roses Friday, drove as far as the county line. They browned on the passenger seat. I never crossed it. I ran Red Hill Toll, 24 hours, cash a car. Clay called me at 12:17 from behind the middle farm. Said he'd hit a deer on County 12, front end gone, radiator dry. I found Noah Bell beside his bicycle, still breathing in the ditch. Holland's Market apron on him, phone lighting up with mom. Clay said one more drunk driving charge and everything I got is gone. I should've called an ambulance, I lowered the tow bar instead. Dirt road alibi, red clay held the truth. I said I found him after midnight, the road knew I'd been through. First tracks took my brother home, second brought me back alone. Dirt road alibi, the road remembers who you chose. Dropped Clay behind mama's trailer, hit his pickup in my bay. Pulled the glass out of the grill, threw the pieces in the waste. The North phone kept ringing from the floorboard of my rig. I turned around at Jackson Bridge, drove back harder than I left. Called 911 beside him, said I just found this kid. Held his hand until the medics came, never said where I had been. Dirt road alibi, red clay held the truth. I said I found him after midnight, the road road knew I've been through. First tracks took my brother home, second brought me back alone. Dirt road alibi, a road remembers who you chose. Noah died of St. Luke's before his mama reached the room. Rain stopped just before Clay called. Every time Mark held true. Troopers showed me both directions. My rear duel's cutting the clay. First pass pulling extra weight, second riding high and straight. Then he played the call time record, 32 minutes before mine. Asked how long I left that boy there. I said long enough to let him die. Clay went down for hitting Noah, I went down for leaving him. Dirt road alibi, red clay told us straight. I said I found him after midnight, 32 minutes late. First tracks took my brother home, second brought me back alone. I chose my blood above that boy. The road remembers who you chose. White cross by the Miller fence, back reflector catching light. I slow down every time I pass, I don't stop, I already left him twice. I turned ranches at Midway Auto when repair work ran too thin. Did 2 fires for insurance money, told myself no one got hit. First an empty cattle barn, then a bait shop closing down. I walked every room beforehand, made damn sure no one was around. Boone called Friday after supper, said his body shop stood clear. 500 now, 5 when it's gone. I asked twice, he said no one's there. Smoke don't need an alibi, he covers what he can. Folks blame wire, storms and bad luck before they blame a man. I burned buildings for the money, Boone had more to hide that night. Smoke don't need an alibi, men like us do. Thomas pickup sat behind the shop, lunch pail on the office chair. Boone said he'd gone home early, I needed that domain he had. Fire caught along the back bay, climbed the wall and took the roof. Then I heard the paint room door getting hammered from inside. Tommy came out low and choking, I dragged him through the gravel lot. He said Boone knew I worked Fridays, knew exactly where I was. Smoke don't need an alibi, it covers what it can. Folks blame wire, storms and bad luck before they blame a man. I burned buildings for the money, Boone had more to hide that night. Smoke don't need an alibi, men like us do. At St. Luke's, Tommy told me about the trucks behind Bay 2. $5 numbers changed out titles, Boone knew what he planned to do. Tommy meant to call the state boys Monday morning after shift. Boone took every key that Friday, then paid me to finish it. I had Boone's first 500 still folded in my jeans. Could've said the shop was empty, could've let the smoke speak for me. Instead I gave him Boone's name and every fire I had done. Time to live with one bad lung. I lost 6 years in my son. Smoke don't need an alibi, it leaves the black behind. I burned buildings for the money, Boone tried burning out alive. Tommy made it through that doorway that don't make my hands clean. Smoke don't need an alibi, the men who strike it do. Midway still burns brush in winter past the old county line. Anytime I smell smoke now, I count the doors, then count them twice. Curry on the records, blackbird painted on each door. Daddy's diesel in your driveway meant somebody lost some more. I rode shotgun at 15, chain hook knocking by my boot. Miss Bell held a paid off receipt. Daddy said paper don't mean shit. I hooked a Buick anywhere, watched her walk the second shift. At 19 I started using Lane like a new name changed what I did. A name worth carrying ain't a halo, ain't a crown. It's the name that stays on paper. When the whole damn truth comes down, I spend half my life out running Crow. Now Crow carries what it did. Daddy dropped behind the office, hard quit over my own coffee. My brother Coke broke open the safe, found paid notes marked unpaid. Spare keys beneath the cash tray, 40 names we knew were wrong. Then Miss Bell's old toe sheet, my initials at the bottom. Coach said burn to keep the records, Crow is all we've got. I loaded every book in Daddy's truck and drove him to the state. A name worth carrying ain't a halo, ain't a crown. It's the name that stays on paper. When the whole damn truth comes down, I spent half my life out running Crow. Now Crow carries what it did. State found 47 false lanes, my initials marked 11. Sold the yard, the trucks, the house, restitution took the rest. Some folks cashed a little checks, some tore them at my desk. Miss Bell said money won't return the miles I walked. Second shift, coke crossing off before the warrants. I stayed where the ledgers led. When the clerk asked for my full name, I gave the one above the dead. A name worth carrying ain't clean because you claim it. It carries every door you kick and every life that paid it. I signed Crow beneath the damage. Didn't make the name good, made it answer for what it did. Court clerk said, Elias Lane. I said, Crow, use the name that owes. Daddy shrank into the back room after mama died that spring. Church women filled the freezer, praised me for taking him in. They never saw the belt hook or the dent above her bed. At 12 he split my lower lip. At 68 I shaved his face. I sorted pills and changed his sheets, fed the mouth I learned to fear. Town said blood takes care of blood. June stayed 3 states clear. The night I forgave myself, I didn't forgive him. I forgave the breath that came back easy when the whole house finally stilled. No quiet, no cleaning then, just relief. I quit calling sin. 217 bathroom floor, this came beneath the rack. He called the boyhood name he used before his hand came down. I stood in the kitchen with the phone, watched the second hand go twice. He said, son, don't leave me here. I heard mama say the same. I dialed when he stopped calling. Medics knelt beside the tub. I said I slept through all of it. They wrote it down as fact. The night I forgave myself, I didn't forgive him. I forgave the breath that came back easy when the whole house finally stilled. No quiet, no cleaning then, just relief. I quit calling sin. Yeah. Pastor called him stern but faithful, good bravado, working man. Men need help prepared to own and carried flowers in both hands. June sent one line from Phoenix. Is it finally gone? I didn't stand and clear the record, didn't praise him in my turn. After dark I dragged his chair out, took the lock off mama's door, lay down on a bedroom carpet, slept 8 hours on the floor. The night I forgave myself, I forgave the part that felt free, not the 2 turns of that second hand or the lie I gave police. I quit serving out his sentence, kept the minutes that were mine. Forgiveness ain't an alibi. Trash truck took his chair at dawn. Mama's door stayed open. The kitchen clock kept perfect time. I took the battery out. Black 7-2 in a cinder block bay. County line cash, ball ties, no plates. Crowd ball hounds to hear him swear. He never touched a brake, that's on laughing through the blood. She saw him on the shower floor. He said, don't tell him I lifted. She said, lifting got you home. By Friday he had changed the story. Foot stayed down, hand stayed true. She watched him sell a fearless name and hide the man who made it home. She loved the man, not the legend, not the name painted on the door. He kept feeding what they paid for till she couldn't find him anymore. She loved the man who knew when to lift never did. 10-grand purse on Bridge Road, half the county lined the rail. Turn 3, kick the rear end loose, guardrail coming fast. He looked and caught the slide cross, second car still straight. The crowd asked what went wrong. He blamed the fuel pump. She found him behind the trailers, said you chose to come home. He checked who stood nearby, said keep your damn voice down. She loved the man, not the legend, not the name painted on the door. He kept feeding what they paid for, till she couldn't find him anymore. She loved the man who knew when to lift. He loved the lie that said he never did. That night she laid his helmet beside the keys upon the bed. Said I never blamed the shaking, I blame what you did with it. Every time you made him bigger, you came home a little less. He said they don't come to see that man. She said I did. Her truck rolled down the gravel, tavern called his name. He let her taillights disappear, then went where the legend waited. She loved the man, not the legend. He chose the crowd and kept the name. Kept the car and tavern wall, lost the one who knew what got him home. She loved the man who knew when to lift. He loved the lie that said he never did. Years later, a kid asked, "You really never lifted?" He looked at her picture, said, "No, I just kept lying after I did." Ground and barbed wire. Harlan Val grew up on rented acres, watched the bank tag every plow. Swore no clerk would move him twice, no neighbor tell him where or how. Bought 40 acres, fenced the spring in, moved the cornerstones at night. Cinder Spring had fed 4 farms, by fall only his herd drank. Town called him King of Cinder Creek. He let the name hang high. Every post he drove said mine, louder than the survey line. Crown of barbed wire, been above the gate. He wore the land like kingdom, till the kingdom walked away. Kept the spring, lost his daughter, every point faced both ways. Summer '98 went rainless. Ruiz cattle bought at night. Helen came with boat cutters, said daddy, open up the line. Harlan said the spring is private. She said water ran before your name. Her husband cut the north fence open, 40 head came through by dawn. Harlan swore out trespass papers, watched them take him from the yard. Ellen laid a key on the gate post, said you can keep what you got. Crown of barbed wire, been above the gate. He wore the land like kingdom, till the kingdom walked away. Kept the spring, lost his daughter, every point faced both ways. In '78 his hands went numb, 20 cattle hiding men gone, bank know beneath the coffee cup, Ellen's letters all returned. County survey reset the markers. 30 yards inside is wide. Judge restored the sheriff's spring access. Auction signs went up by Friday. Harlan sat beneath the gate beam while they cut the north fence down. Nobody came to call him king. When water crossed the ground, crown of barbed wire rusting off the gate. He fenced the whole world outside till no one came to stay. Kept the spring, lost his daughter. Kept the name, outlived the claim. Every point faced both ways. First rain after the auction sent the spring across the north line. No gate, no veil sign. Yeah. I ran Miller copying facts beside the courthouse square. No terrace seal in the top drawer. Back room under the stairs. Printed clean alibis for cash. Work notes, told bills, dates. Made guilty men look busy. Made late men look delayed. A lie with ink and staple can walk straighter than the truth. I sold this town as paper till the paper started bleeding through. The last honest liar knows exactly where it bends. I sold the town as alibis, then watched one bury a man. I ain't clean because I told it. I'm just done protecting who I am. Carnivals came in past midnight. White Ford ticking in the rain. One headlight gone, hood still warm. Ditch mud on the frame. Said, print a starter invoice. Truck was here by 10:15. His daddy's name opened doors. Mine just turned the key. Nora Clay died on the bypass. Marco Reed got pulled by dawn. Same cracked headlight, wrong man. No rich blood to lean on. The last honest liar knows exactly where it bends. I sold the town as alibis and watched one bury a man. I ain't clean because I told it. I'm just done protecting who I am. Marco said 16 months waiting while Carter shook hands at church. My invoice wore a Sunday face. Clean stamp, clean date, clean words. Trash bag behind the back door still held what I should have burned. Receipt tape read 1241. Carbon showed the pressure lines. Judge asked, did you make this paper? I said, yes, ma'am, and it's false. Carter paid me after midnight to make 10-15 talk. The last honest liar don't get washed clean on the stand. I forged the page that freed a boss and locked up a poor man. I sold the town its alibis, then named the one I soul. First true thing I ever printed, put my own name on the fold. Miller copy went dark, notary faded off the glass. Carter came home before Christmas. Marco walks free, but never passed. Lena called it to 11, said don't call the law, just come. I found way beside the sofa, her revolver on the rug. Lips split open, wrist gone, purple mason hiding down the hall. She said he passed out after hitting me, I shot before we woke. Years I told her give him time, a hard man still can change. Every word I used to keep her there lay bleeding in that room. Before the sirens came, 7 minutes, yellow light. I moved way toward the doorway, gave the walls a clean light. For every year I told her stay, I moved the truth that night. Broke the latch beside the back door, scuffs, boot marks through the mud. Dragged him from beside the sofa, left the tie near his hand. Lena kept repeating, I'm sorry. I said, save that for the law. Mason watched me from the hallway, holding one red plastic car. At 218 blue lights, washed the trailer wall to wall. I said Wade came through the doorway. Lena fired because she had to. Before the sirens came, 7 minutes, yellow light. I moved way toward the doorway, gave the walls a clean line. For every year I told her stay, I moved the truth that night. Self-defense, Lena took Mason out of state. Wade went under with a service, calling him a trouble man. 12 years later, Mason found me, pulled his diagram in his hand. Said, I remember that beside the sofa, not where that outline stands. Lena begged me not to answer. I said, son, your memory's right. He asked, why'd you make him dangerous? Only after he had died. Before the sirens came, I moved the body, moved the blame. Saved Lena from a sentence, left her aboard a doubt that day. But the first lie wasn't in that room or anything I changed. It was every time I told her stay, he'll change. The report still sits by the door. Mason remembers the sofa. Lena changed her number. I still wake at 2:11. Daddy left us 2 repair bays and a tax lien on the roof. Danny brought in stripped out pickups. I made paperwork look true. Rode salvage on hot engines. Took my cut on Friday nights. Caught a keeping daddy shot and our family name alive. Then he rolled one in too fresh. I said, not another one. Then he laughed, you ain't clean enough to tell me when we're done. Blood don't make you family. Blood just tells where you began. Same last name can leave you cuffed. A hired hand can take the stain. Family ain't who shares your blood, it's who shares the weight when it lands. Yeah. Ray came through before daylight, then placed beneath my bench. Then he stood outside the tape, said he'd warn them I was Ben. Mac walked in the county lockup with a camera card and cash. Footage showed Danny planting plates after paying Mac to trash it. DA said, this puts you in it. Mac said, then spell my name right. He put his own wrist on the table to pull mine out of the lie. Blood don't make you family. Blood just tells where you began. Same last name can leave you cuffed. A hired hand can take the stand. Family ain't who shares your blood, it's who shares the weight when it lands. Hey, they dropped the plan to charges. I pled guilty on the books. Max served 90 county days for the 500 that he took. Danny came by after midnight, state warrants on his name. Said hide me in the back bay, we're the only blood we've got. I slid a lawyer's number over, said your kids can eat with mine, but you don't get my back door. One more lie in my name. Blood don't make you family. Blood just tells where you began. Danny used our name for cover. Mac put his name on the stand. Family ain't who hides your worst, it's who won't help you do it again. Daddy's name stayed on the sign. Mac got the key to Bay 2. Danny got a lawyer's number. No back door to walk through. I made the blame. I own bracket tire and toe. Red dust ground into the floor. Bourbon went into my coffee before the bay doors opened at 4. Town said liquor made me hard. May said that was easier to hear. Truth is, before the first drink hit me, I had already hidden her keys. Shaved Eli's hours on Friday, kept the time cards in the safe. Let the bottle wear the blame for every choice I made. The whiskey didn't make me mean, it only gave the town a name. For every door I kicked apart, every dollar I kept back, I was sober for the worst of it. I made whiskey take the blame. Eli worked 2 August summers, saving up for welding school. 40 hours beneath the tow trucks, breaking record, called it keeping us alive. Sunday morning, clear-eyed, sober, he came asking for his pay. I rolled his toolbox to the roadside, said, "You owe this family more." The whiskey didn't make me mean, it only gave the town a name. For every door I kicked apart, every dollar I kept back, I was sober for the worst of it. I made a whiskey take the blame. May died 9 dry years later. Eli came to clear her room, took her Bible and a winter coat, left our pictures face down. I laid my 9-year coin between us, said, "I ain't that man today." He said, "You hadn't touched a drop the morning you took what I saved." Then he opened the old lockbox, pulled the time cards from beneath. Every Friday in my handwriting, every hour shaved from his week. He pointed through the office window at the wrecker in the weeds, said, "Being dry don't make you honest when you still own what stealing bought." The whiskey didn't make me mean, I made whiskey take the blame for every sober choice I made, then hid inside his name. 9 years dry, don't pay him back, or make that Sunday disappear. The whiskey didn't make me mean, that part was mine alone. My 9-year coin sits on the dash of the record his money bought. I don't drink anymore, Eli don't call. Town called Daddy Wild Ray Mercer after the spillway running 89. Drove a Buick through the flood water, 2 blue cruisers close behind. Barroom wall still held his picture, bloody grin and raised right hand. Men bought rounds to hear the ending, Mama sold her a wedding band. I remember pawn shop tickets, winter coat gone in November. They called every wreck hell raising, Mama caught it 3 weeks rent. When the wild man grows old, somebody has the keys, counts the pills, locks the cabinet. Here's the same old story repeat. They bought his stories by the round, we paid for everyone. When the wild man grows old, the bell comes on to us. At 74 stroke 2, his left side and half his speech. Still he asks me for the pickup anytime he smells the rain. Man, and we was feet lean closer, ask about the spillway at night. He makes the water 10 feet higher, leaves me out of every line. I was 9 behind the dashboard, forehead open on the glass. He says, "Boy, don't kill the story." I say, "You never tell who paid." When the wild man grows old, somebody has the key comes home to us. Eli turned 16 last August. Daddy slid them keys at supper, said take the Ford down by the spillway. Mercy blood needs room to run. I took the keys from Eli's hand. Daddy called me scared and soft. I said I spent 10 years proving I was every inch your son. 2 county cells, 1 broken jaw, a boy who learned to flinch at doors. I ain't ashamed of being careful, I'm ashamed I wasn't before. When the wild man grows old, he don't turn into a saint. I can feed and wash him, hold him, without blessing what he made. Town can keep the spillway story, I keep Eli off that road. I take care of Ray Mercer, let the wild man in with me. At 2 a.m. he asks for keys, says the spillway's running high. I pull the blanket to his shoulder. Eli's keys stay in my pocket, not tonight. Daddy won't no handouts on a feast, don't care. Granddad deeded 80 acres, Uncle Ray co-signed the note. Mama paid back taxes twice, church hauled hay through 1 hard freeze. Drought relief bought diesel, county graded out the lane. Still he told every hired hand, nobody gave us a thing. Pride looked self-made from the porch, with other names kept off the books. No handouts, that was painted on the gate. Every favor lost its name, once it kept the farm in place. No handouts, just other hands beneath the weight. Lewis said the auger guard was loose, storm clouds rolling fast. Daddy said run 1 more load, we'll fix it after that. His sleeve caught at the elbow, the shaft took his right hand. I killed the power, held his shoulder, blood ran through the grain. Daddy called him temporary, laid a time sheet by the Bible, said sign it clock there before noon. That's how family farms survive. No handouts, that was painted on the gate. Every favor lost its name, once it kept the farm in place. No handouts, just other hands beneath the weight. I had coded half the crew as vendors, kept the comp premiums low. My initials ran through 3 years' books, I knew how deep it went. Took the payroll, driving fall sheet, carried both down to the state. Investigator asked how long I knew, I said long enough to profit. By fall, judgments hit the acreage. Daddy cut me from the wheel, said you sold your own blood out. I said Louis already paid in his. No handouts, that lie paid the highest rate. We called ourselves self-made by erasing who carried the weight. At the settlement, Louis signed with his left hand. Daddy kept the cap on. I wrote bonds across from the courthouse. Voss fed warrants through the blinds. Brought runners back with split lips. Never asked who split them first. Miss Clara deeded 40 acres when Caleb made his bail. 3 days before his hearing, Voss swore he'd jump the state. She put both hands on my desk, said find him before they do. Don't bring me badge talk, mister. Bring my boy back breathing. My word is my bond, not the paper in the drawer. I've been law for a paycheck, ain't bending this one more. Till Clary comes breathing, that's how I'm bringing him home. Found Caleb in the old sawmill, 2 nights without a fire. Phone showed Voss behind the jailhouse, beaten, a cuffed man bloody. Caleb filmed through the chain link, Voss saw the screen light blue. By sunrise, Caleb had a warrant for a robbery he never knew. Voss called, bring him to the quarry. Your gambling note disappears. Say he reached beneath the seat. Nobody looks past fear. My word is my bond, not the paper in the drawer. I've been law for a paycheck, I ain't bending this one more. Till Clary comes breathing, this how I'm bringing him home. I sent the clip to state police, in the morning paper too. Drove Caleb to the courthouse before Voss knew what I've done. He waited by the front steps, said leave him, your marker dies. Caleb said turn this truck around. I said I ain't dying for you, I'm living by what I told your mama. Now get out and walk beside me. Statement took Voss at the doorway. I laid my own ledger down. My word is my bond. Don't call me clean or brave. I hauled too many men in bleeding for the badge that kept me paid. But I said he'd come back breathing. Breathing's how he came. Then I put myself on paper with the men I helped betray. Clara got a deed back, Caleb walked out. Judge read my ledger, marked no bond. I worked graves a redbird travel stop, 11 till the stock trucks rolled. 213 would deliver me burnt coffee, pie gone cold. Otis kept a King James by the register, a 38 beneath the till. Said don't chase cash past the parking lot, dead clerks don't pay their bills. My boy, I swore he started Masons. I bought boots he couldn't afford. Red lace, a split seam on the right heel. He wore them 3 days, then quit. Graveyard shift gospel under fluorescent light. Mercy buys one more morning, then comes collecting in the night. Every life feels holy till it loads another gun. 3:12 that Tuesday morning, black hood, cheap pistol shaking. Said open up and don't look at me. Voice broke on the final word. Red laces beneath the counter, right heel opening at the seam. I laid 286 down. Never once said Eli's name. Deputy asked about his height, his eyes, his hands, the way he ran. I said the hood concealed him, knowing every inch beneath it. Graveyard shift gospel under fluorescent light. Mercy buys one more morning, then comes collecting in the night. Every life feels holy till it loads another gun. Owed his bike 4 weeks of wages. Said my drawer was mine to guard. I found Eli after sunrise, sleeping with the pistol in his lap. $43 in a money bag. The rest to pay the dealer's debt. Second black hood on the table. Liquor store hours on the receipt. He woke and said, "You covered for me." I said once, and look what that bought. Took the pistol, called the deputy. Kept them talking till they came. Graveyard shift gospel under fluorescent light. Mercy bought him one more morning, nearly cost a stranger's life. Every life feels holy till it loads another gun. I turned and the boy I raised still answer when he calls. My new shift starts at 11. Eli calls, collected 10:50. I answer, then clock in. Blue lights at Cedar Crossing, tail lamp out, tags overdue. Rent asleep behind her booster, Mara whispered, "Don't you move." Trooper open rinse, pink backpack. Found blue pills beside her crayons. Mara said, "Tell them they yours," like I'd done for years before. I said, "Those belong to Mara." I drove Friday routes back then. Set both hands upon the dashboard while rain slipped through red and blue. Cold blood, warm heart. She named me both through glass. Cold for saying Mara's name, warm for choosing rented last. I called every cover love till her pills laid with the crayons. Met Mara out outside a pain clinic. I was 19, she 22. Her rim was two and barely talking. Called me dad before she knew. I drove county lines on Fridays. Mary knew which doctors wrote. We sold half and swallowed half, paid the rent and stayed afloat. When I quit the roads for roofing, I still paid what Mary owed. Every lie I called protection, kept the poison in our home. Cold blood, warm heart, she named me both through glass. Cold for saying Mary's name, warm for choosing rent at last. I called every cover love till her pills lay with the crayons. Lost a truck and roofing trade. Mary drew the longest sentence for what rode in Rings book bag. Ren stayed with my brother till I finished county time. Mary faced me through the prison glass, said you chose that girl, not mine. I said no, I chose you too long. Every dealer, every Friday, till you made her pink back pay. Run the route that I had quit. Cold blood, warm heart, maybe both were always mine. I still answer Mary's colored calls, still won't carry one more lie. I called every cover love till a child had to carry it. Every Friday, $20. Go on Mary's prison books. Every morning before rain leaves. I check her backpack twice. Russ ran 3 counties from the back room of his bar. On the tow yard, half the bondsmen and the sheriff's campaign car. I was 22 when it cleared what my dead father owed. By 30 I was kicking doors for every name he wrote. I broke good men for bad money, called obedience, respect. Every favor built his kingdom, every favor came with debt. No crown, no chains, I won't sit in Rusk's old chair. That seat was bought with borrowed fear, from men too broke to walk away. Put the iron on my wrist, first time I ain't wearing his chain. Yeah, Russ laid down above the tavern, black spit on the tile. Said keys are in the desk, this whole town is yours now. Robs judges, trucks and ledgers, every badge already paid. Sit down before some hungry bastard takes everything he made. I looked at that empty chair, saw every door I'd kicked through. He called that chair my freedom. I saw every man it on. No crown, no chains, I won't sit in Rusk's old chair. That seat was bought with borrowed fear, from men too broke to walk away. Put that iron on my wrist, first time I ain't wearing his chain. I copied every ledger, every payoff plate and date. Wrote my name above the first one, sent the whole stack to the state. One copy hit the morning press before the sheriff reached the gate. He found me at the courthouse with the keys beside my boots. Said, you know this ain't half the county. I said, start with me. I didn't ask for mercy. I walked myself inside. No crown, no chains. Let the whole town read the names. I wasn't clean, I was the hand that kept this kingdom paid. They locked down on my wrist. First time I wasn't on his chain. No crown, no chains. Rust keys went in an evidence bag. Deputy said, you could've owned this town. I said, that's what was wrong with it. I was 24 on a Cat D8 when Gray County raised the band. Red X across Mercy Bend, state checks in, shaking hands. Miss Ada held a porch post, sheriff peeled her fingers free. I dropped the blade through her front steps and pushed her house toward the creek. Triple time on Sundays, bought our brick place up on Pine. Told my wife the lake meant progress, never said what paid for mine. Dust never forgets what the water tries to hide. Every road they drown for progress waits beneath that sheet of blue. Call the blade in order. Dust still knows who drove it through. 50 summers starved the reservoir. Old blacktop caught the light. Foundations rose from cracked white clay. Street signs leaned out of silk. My granddaughter walked Mercy Bend, found brass numbers in the dirt. 214 and one blue marble from a yard I helped erase. She asked who lived here, Grandpa. I said folks before the lake. Then I saw where Ada's porch stood and heard those front steps break. Dust never forgets what the water tries to hide. Every road they drown for progress waits beneath that sheet of blue. Call the blade in order. Dust still knows who drove it through. Found Ruth and Dover cutting hair, 72 and closing shop. Set the brass plate by her scissors. Said I drove the cat that day. She said, Mama knew your name. You remembered when the water left. She remembered every day. I said, I came to tell you sorry. She said, keep it, you kept enough. Put the numbers where you found them. Let the ground say we were here. Dust never forgets what the water couldn't drown. I bought my house on Pine Street with the pay from pushing this down. I can blame the state informant. Dust still knows who drove it through. Every road a race the blue. At dawn, I set to unfold where 8 steps had been. By noon, the wind had covered half. 214 still faced the road. Walked out the state gate, $43. Buzz dust on my coat. 6 foreman read the felony. Said they had no room. Old Pike leased a back acre. Cash due every Friday. Boom work, one bad shoulder. Lean to burn the beat, dead straight. Wrist ankle monitor blanket above a steel-toe boot. Town called us a junkyard crew. We called it Friday pay. Built from the dirt, scrap steel, county time. Every hand that threw away made dead iron earn again. No clean slate, no open door, just the work they left behind. Put oak from the cotton mill, brick from the old freight yard. Roof tin off a burned out diner. Anything still worth the haul. First wall leaned 2 inches. Inspector painted every bay red. I blamed the warp lumber. Lena handed me the plumb line. We tore down 3 days of work. Paid the crew before ourselves. No ribbon, no bank sign, just a roof that didn't lie. Built from the dirt, scrap steel, county time. Every hand they threw away made dead iron earn again. No clean slate, no open door, just the work they left behind. River jumped the levee, county garage went underground. Councilmen called us black, came walking through our yard. Needed pumps, 2 flatbeds. Men who knew Ben still. I laid a contract on the hood, all 14 names for rate. He said, people need you now. I said, you had our numbers then. He signed beneath the floodlight. We rolled before the ink dried. Built from the dirt, scrap steel, county time. Every hand they threw away put half the county back online. They call the whole yard worthless till worthless named its price. We were what they left behind. Permit came through in spring. We bolted it beside the red tag. Nothing in that yard was new, nothing there pretended to be.